Say good morning to everybody at home.
Hello.
So mat class today. If you can't do something, just take a break, join back in, or I can modify it too. So we're gonna go toes apart, heels together. Take your feet, push them down through the floor. Take the crown of your head and reach it tall through the ceiling. Inner thighs are tight. Quads are on. Glutes are bolted together with big Frankenstein bolts. So instead of the neck, pop them off, stick them on the sides of the glutes. Tighten your pelvic floor as tight as you can so you're stabilizing those hips. Pull torso like you're walking into a cool lake of water and you're lifting. Keep the lift, back X is on, scapula to opposite hip pocket, and scapula down to opposite hip pocket. Squeeze that back X, front X, squeeze the spine. Hold the spine tight for a count of 4. 3, keep squeezing. 2, 1, release. We'll do that again. Squeeze the spine, hold tight for 5, this time 4, good. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. So we're gonna actually hang our feet off that side of the mat. So it'll look like this. You're gonna take your thumbs and place them on your rib cage. So all the way in the back, right here. Good, Bob, come up a little higher. No, that one shoulder won't do it, that's okay. Okay, from there, I want you to slightly tilt forward, and you're gonna push all your air into your thumbs and your back. Here we go, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale into your thumbs. And exhale. And again, breathe into your thumbs. Make those thumbs move. Push them, come a little higher if you can. There you go. Exhale. Good. So it's hard to see on camera, that's why I did it that way. We're gonna bring it around, bring our feet on the mat. Feet are flat. Lace your hands around your shins, push your breath into your back. Inhale. Same spot, exhale. Inhale. Press into those thumbs even though they're not there anymore. Press into the thumbs. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good, knees go together, push your feet out a little further, reach the hands forward, shoulders are down. We're gonna roll halfway back. Squeeze inner thighs as tight as you can, squeeze your Frankenstein bolts, and inhale into your thumbs, even though they're not back there, but you can feel where they were, and take it back. Inhale back, pull tail, squeeze inner thighs, and bring it forward. Warming up that spine, and again, take it back and forward and take it back and forward. Go knees together, Bob, if you can, and back and forward. Hands go behind the knees, roll yourself down. Shrugging shoulders, just warming up our upper back. You're gonna take your shoulders and pull them all the way up to your ears. Now from there, imagine them standing on your armpits. You're gonna open up the shoulders down to the mat and press down. Keep them down towards the mat. So now you're reaching towards your ankles. Reach all the way down towards your ankles. Good, and then shrug them up, but don't let them curl forward. Exhale, reach down. Inhale up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale up, exhale down.
Still inhaling to the back?
Yeah, inhaling into the back. Think about pushing your rib cage into the mat. So breath goes into the mat behind you. And this time, leave them, reach them all the way down and leave them, and shoulders open. Good, holding them there. Head nods, take your nose and look behind you. Good, now take your nose and look towards your navel, but don't lift the head. Warming up the neck, back behind you, and reach down, and look behind you, and reach down, and look behind you, and reach down. Let the nose go to neutral, arms lift up to the ceiling. Now if you know you're gonna hit, I'm gonna have you walk down or inchworm down and bring it down and around. Inhale all the way up, keep the rib cage tight, like I'm standing on your rib cage, pushing it towards your hips. Exhale down and around. Inhale up, really reach. Exhale down and around, slide shoulders down and open. Inhale up. Exhale, down and around and reach. Reverse it. Take it out to the side, up and draw it down. Bob, how's that shoulder?
Okay, if I don't go back too far.
Okay. And again, out to the side. And now we're just going to leave our hands down by our sides. Shoulders are down and open. Still breathing into the back. You're going to inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Good. Exhale, bring your nose down. So take your nose down, nodding the head, and lift up. These are called ab preps. Hands come up and hover on the mat. You're going to come up higher. 3, 2, 1, and roll back down. Now this time we're going to shrug our shoulders. So shrug the shoulders, look behind you, inhale. Exhale, shoulders down, nose down, curl up and hinge. Your hinge is right underneath the chest. You're bending into that and trying to root the rib cage down into the mat and bring it down. Good, shrug the shoulders up, but don't let them curl forward. Nice. Reach, nose goes down, looking towards your navel, come up, hover. Good, hinge 3, hinge 2, hinge 1. Good, Bob, go knees tighter. Good, and roll back down. We'll do one more. Shrug the shoulders up. These are called ab preps. Look behind you with your nose. Tilt your nose down. Fingertips reach. Good. Bring the head up. Arms hover. Hinge higher 3. Hinge higher 2. Hinge higher 1. And roll back down, straightening the right leg.
Those are preps, that's not the workout?
Yeah, those are preps. Reach the leg up. Okay, so left leg goes to ceiling. Reach the other leg along the mat unless it hurts your back. If it hurts your back, you can bend. Okay, don't let your hips rock. It's a game of operation. If you hit the sides, the nose goes, eh. Hold the hip still, take it out to the side. Go as far as you can without the hip rocking. Draw it down over the other foot. Take it all the way. If you're hitting the bars, just scoot up and all the way up. Take it out to the side, down and around, and back up, but don't let the right hip move. So the abs are working like crazy. We're doing 5 of these. One more. Good. Now take that foot and take it all the way to Bob's direction. So all the way to the right and hold. Take the hand, place it on the inside of the knee, and try to sink your left hip down. This is an IT band stretch. Iliotibia band. You guys feel the stretch? Okay. Karina, you feel it? Okay, pull your tailbone down. Down towards the mat. Not tucked. Todd, do you feel it? Yeah. Okay. Now from there, bring the foot down to the other foot, out to the side, and up. Across, down, and up. Oh, same leg. Sorry. Across, down, and up. And across, down, and up without the hips rocking. Across, down, and up. One more time. Shoulders open. Good. And up. Bend the knee in.
Popping, if I feel it popping when I'm doing that?
Okay. So popping, we went over this for Karina too. So was it you? No, it was a 9 o'clock class. It was Sarah. If you're popping, you want to take that femur bone and either turn it in or turn it out. And now try it. So if you turn in, see if that works. Or if you turn out, see if it works. And there'll be a pattern of movement that you can do without popping it.
Turning in works, turning out doesn't work.
Okay, so bend the knee in, shins parallel to the ceiling. You're gonna lift the other leg up. Good. Switch and reach down and lengthen the leg. We're gonna go out to the side as far as you can without the left hip moving, down and around, and come up. Out to the side, down and around, and come up. Out to the side, down and around, come up. Don't let that left hip move. Down and around. How are we doing, Bob? Okay. And up. One more to make 5. Down and around. And up. So, Bob, you're on your left leg.
I switched.
Did you switch? Okay. Take the foot and take it over and stretch out the IT band. Put a small gap in your back. Did that help? Get the IT? Take your left hand, place it on the knee, and keep pushing that hip down. Bring the foot up higher if you can, and a small gap in your back, and make your tailbone heavy. Okay. You're going to take it down, bring it to the other foot. Remember, if you pop, turn the femur bone either out or in to change it. And down. And as you do, these are hips, the pelvis, it's perfectly still. So your abs are working like crazy. You don't feel your abs?
I feel my
Your
hand
hamstring stretching? Okay.
working.
So watch my hips. And you guys can see this at home too, as you don't want to be like here, here, and here, but hips are still. So your ribs pulling to your hips with your abs. Bend both knees in. You feel a little bit ribs to hips. Okay, bring both knees in, tabletop. You're gonna grab behind your quads. So into those hamstrings, tilt the nose in, lift the head up. You're gonna use your hands and come up as high as you can, but try to root the rib cage into the mat. So we're working our hinge. From there, hands reach, push the legs out, but keep the lower back down. If you need to, bring it back in. Okay, here we go. Inhale for 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bigger arms. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50, in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60, hinge bob. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70, in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80, in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90, in. Exhale, 2, 3, 400, and hold. Drop the legs, lift them up. Drop the legs, there's no momentum, lift them up. Keep the rib cage into the mat, lower back into the mat. 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no momentum. 9, Bob, is there momentum going on over there? 10, bend, hinge, and release. Bring feet to the mat. How we doing? Okay. Feet together. Okay, pull tail between the legs and tilt. So if you had a cup of coffee sitting on your pelvis between your pubic bone and hip bones, if you were neutral with a gap underneath your back, your coffee wouldn't spill. But if you want to spill, doing a posterior tilt, you're going to spill towards your navel. Now we're going to tilt and spill it towards the pubic bone. Anterior tilt to the pelvis. Good. One way and then the other. And so the whole pelvis tilts. Good. And tilt. And tilt. How we doing, Bob? Okay. Karina, you feeling it? Todd, you're feeling it?
I am.
Okay. Now spill the coffee towards the navel. This is a posterior tilt to the pelvis. Lower back is down. You're going to use the abs and pull pubic bone as far as you can towards your nose. Then from there, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time until we're all the way up. We're going to shoot through our knees. Good. Usually you'll get a pretty good stretch in those knees. Now if I were to lay a yardstick from your knee to your shoulders, I want your hips to touch it and your hips not to be any lower, but to touch that yardstick or actually kind of push on that yardstick. Good. Toes are up. Draw your heels towards your glutes. And that's going to engage your hamstrings. Good. Hold for 4. Breathing 3, 2, 1. Pull tail between the legs, posterior tilt, and start between the scapula tips, rolling down one vertebrae at a time, and feel each vertebrae come down to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, spill your tea towards your navel, your coffee. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Working through that pelvis. Come all the way up. Good. Dig your heels into the mat. Pull toes up and pull your heels to your glutes. Good. Hold for 5. Breathing 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull tail between the legs. Start between your scapula tips, shoulders open. And roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good. There's a prep. Inhale here. Exhale. Pull tail between the legs. Pull pubic bone to nose. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up, glutes are tight. Good. Engage your heels like you're pulling your heels to your glutes. But now we're going to lift our left foot up just 2 inches. So think about 2 inches just to hover without the hips dipping. Hold for 5. Pull right heel to glute. 4, 3, 2, 1, and place it on the mat. Nice. Pull right heel up. Pull left heel to glute for 5. Good. 4, 3. Reevaluate your 2 inches. 2, 1, and place it down. Left foot, sorry. Right heel. Pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Heels to glutes. Right foot lifts. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Now take the piece of yardstick and take it to your spine. There's no articulation. We're gonna go rib cage in the front. Your breath is in your back. You're gonna inhale down, exhale lift. Heels pulling to glutes. Heels still pulling the glutes. Bob, you feeling it? Okay, Karina, hamstrings, glutes. Good, Todd.
Yep.
Right on. Hopefully at home you guys are feeling this one. What number, Karina? Okay. No, I was just curious if you guys were feeling your glutes. And we'll go 8 more. 8, 7, 6, rib cage in. 5, 4, hands reaching. 3, heels pulling. 2, and 1, hold up. Good, take your left leg and point it straight to the ceiling. Point is up, flex is down. So we're up, we're pointing, we're gonna flex, pull the nose, or to pull the knee to the nose and go straight down. 1, point up, 8. And 7, pull each time, getting a deeper hamstring. 6, 5, shoulders open. 4, hips lifting right. Bob, you're lifting those hips and dropping them down. Good. Take that foot, place it down, squeeze your glutes, pull your heels to your glutes for count of 5, 4, hips up, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes up. We're gonna point because we're up. We're gonna drop the hips down and flex, pulling nose to knee or knee to nose. Eight of these. 5, good. 6, 7, and 8. Good, take that foot, place it down, keep your hips up, pull your heels to your glutes for a count of 5, 4, ribs in. 3, 2, 1, and roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll ups, feet reaching along the mat, hands go up overhead.
The one we just did, what do you call that?
Hip lifts. Our hip articulations, our back spine articulations. Hands reach forward to the ceiling. Take your ears and frame them between your biceps. Inhale here, exhale, we're gonna roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Bend the spine, pull rib cage back, take the arms forward, but you don't wanna collapse. Now take your biceps or your ears and place them between the biceps. Good. Hands go up to the ceiling. At home, if you're a little bit more of a beginner, hands go here forward. And we're gonna roll down. Ribs tight. Push your legs so dynamic, the legs are pressing. And you're rolling down 1 articulated vertebrae at a time. Inhale here, rib cage disappears, right Bob? Rib cage in. Good, just imagine I'm standing on your rib cage and I'm pulling your rib cage to your hips. Hands come up to the ceiling. Place your ears between your biceps, inhale. Exhale, come up nice and slow. Shoulders are down, reach forward, rib cage back. Good, rib cage as far back as you can. You can point the toes, shoulders slide down, hands come up to the ceiling. Good, and roll back down. Just pull the shoulders down. Good, rolling the spine, shoulders down, shoulders down, shoulders down. Good, inhale here, exhale. Hands go to ceiling, ears between. Exhale, come up. Now this time we're gonna go 75%. Let me do it this way. Let's go 90% down. Hands go up, shoulders down, 90% down. So you're gonna roll down, inner thighs tight, pelvic floor is on, 90% down, and come back up. Reach forward. Good, 90% down, hands up, and roll down. Shoulders down, tighten the pelvic floor, Frankenstein bolt, 90%, and back up. If you're wearing a heart rate monitor or a bra, you're gonna go to that strap, hands up, roll back down. You should be getting a little warmer now. So see if you can put that heart rate monitor on the mat and lift right back up. Reach forward. How are we doing, Bob? Okay, Karina, Todd.
Great.
Awesome. At home. And back up. Isn't this wonderful? Yeah. And back up. We should get nice and toasty. And back up and reach. Good. From there, you're going to stack up one vertebrae at a time. Take the feet wide to your mat. Okay, we'll do saw. Okay, so sitting up as tall as you can. So right now your hip flexors are working, your abs are working, and you're stretching out your hamstrings like crazy. Pull your toes back. Hands go out to the side. Good, I'm gonna stagger. Bob, slide back with me. That way you guys don't hit. Okay, without your hips walking, your hips can't walk. So get it out of your system, let them walk all over the place, and then make them hold still. Okay, shoulders back, body's tall, stretching hamstrings. Twist to the left. Good. Pinky finger of right hand goes towards pinky toe. Lift the left hand up towards the ceiling. Pull your rib cage away from that pinky toe as much as you can. So pull tail between the legs. Stay looking left. Stack up. Inhale. And exhale, come back around to the front. Bob would do whatever you need to do for your shoulder. Twist, but don't let the hips walk. Rib cage comes in, so I'm pulling rib cage back, pinky finger towards pinky toe, and lift that hand towards the ceiling. So you're pressing through the hand, you're pushing to that left hand, you're twisting your spine without your hips moving, you're pulling your rib cage deep. Stay facing right, stack back up. Shoulders open, and come back around to the front. Hello, take it over. Twist, rib cage back. Reach. Reach the left hand, reach the right hand, twist. Stack up looking left. And back to the front. Good, and take it over. No, it's fine. Take it over, pinky finger to pinky toe, rib cage back. Good, reach both fingertips away from each other, dynamic, stack up. And back to the front. Good, twist to the left. Exhale. Reach to both fingertips. Stack it nice and tall. I'm trying to work my shoulder. Good. And now you're going to take up pace. You're going to take it inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Grow taller. Twist further. Inhale, exhale, taller. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. I lied to make it even. We gotta do one more. Last time over. Good. And take it to the front.
If I'm feeling that in the hips, then it's just widen the legs.
Yeah, drop the heels. And at home, they could actually bend, or they could put a yoga cushion or a rock, not a rock, a block to lift them up.
Okay.
So at home, if you're feeling your hip flexors too much, stack it up, up on cushions or a block. Okay, how are yours doing, Bob? Karina, how are yours? Okay, so from there, we're gonna take, if you have any rings on, you're gonna twirl them to the inside so there's no sharp objects on the outside of your fist. Thumbs are facing forward. Bob will see how it does. Okay, from this position, I'm not gonna start here, but I'm gonna push my scapula down my back and open up my chest. So my suitcase handle is attached to my sternum. I'm gonna lift that suitcase handle up to the ceiling. If you feel this in your knees or you can't come up, you can bend to make it easier. Good, hold for a count of 5. More suitcase handle, 4, 3, 2, open up that chest even more, 1, and bring it down. Good, inhale here. You can shake it out. Thumbs pointed towards you. Good, shoulders pulled down the back. Chest is open, lift the suitcase handle. Lengthen out to those legs, squeeze your glutes. Hold for 5, nice. 4 more, suitcase handle, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Shake out those hands, the wrist. Inhale here. Bob, shoulders okay with it?
Yes.
Okay, shoulders down and back. Pull that scapula down, lift up. Good, hold for 5. This is a prep. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Calf crown. You can stand on them too. Okay, so I'm going to show you where it goes. So you would bring it up, you would point up, flex down. Point up, flex down, and we do 5 on each side. Now if you don't want to do it, you can just stay lifting and that's it. But you're going to hold lifting for a count of 10. Inhale here, slight bend in the knees so you don't hyperextend. Draw the shoulders down, lift the suitcase handle up. We'll start with the right leg first. Point and flex down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, other leg, 5, 4, 3, whole leg goes up and down, Bob, 2, 1, and bring it down. Lift your chest back to the ceiling, hold for 5, 4, hips up, 3, good, 2, 1, and release down. Nice job. Reach forward. Yeah, so at home if you need to, bend your knees, or you can do it off the side of a chair.
Almost like bridge, but bent knees you need.
Yes, pelvic bridge this way.
Right, okay.
You could do flex down, point up. Flex down, point up. We're gonna roll over onto our stomachs. Fingertips are below the shoulders. Okay. Push to the crown of the head. So you're gonna be as long as you can. Push pubic bone into mat, adjust as you need to for being a guy. Legs are tight. Okay, I want you to lift the legs, but keep tail between the legs. Lift up and release. Lift up, lengthen through the crown. Up. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, shoulders, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and now our glutes and hamstrings are on. We're going to pull scapula down the back. Scapula pulls down, back X. Pull belly button off the mat. Pull rib cage off the mat, but the forehead's still on. And release. Good, push the crown of the head, pull the scapula down the back, belly button off by pushing pubic bone in, rib cage off, but forehead still down, and release. How are we doing, Bob? Okay, scapula, or push the crown of the head, scapula down, pull belly button off the mat, pull rib cage off the mat, but the forehead still down. Good, and release. One more time, push to the crown of your head, pull your scapula down, pull your belly button off the mat, pull rib cage off the mat, and release. Of course, this is the prep. This is a swan prep. This is a prep for the prep. Push to the crown of the head. We're adding on. Feet are wide. Pull tail between the legs. Scapula down, belly button off, rib cage off. Lift your hands. Glutes are tight. Good, and release down. If you feel your lower back at all, pull tail between the legs even more.
Okay.
Push to the crown of the head, scapula down. Good, pull belly button off, rib cage off, push to the crown of the head, lift the hands. Lift the glutes, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Just as you need to, or rest one out. Lengthen through the crown of your head, scapula's down, hollow out the navel, rib cage comes off the mat, tighten your glutes. You're gonna lift hands and glutes at the same time. Lift up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Adding on.
So the pelvic is still
Tucked.
there.
And that protects your lower back.
Okay.
If, so for guys at home, the question was, you're still tucked in the pelvis. If you're still tucked, otherwise your lower back would take the blunt of all this.
So the contact with the mat is the forehead, the pelvic, and that's it.
That's it. And then when we lift, it's really just pelvis.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, pull the tail between the legs. to protect the lower back. Lengthen through the crown of the head, pull the shoulders down, scapula down, belly button off, rib cage off, lift the rib cage, we're adding on, take the hands out. Swimming like a G.I. Joe. Here we go, no wrinkles in the back of the neck. Arms and legs, Bob, so paddling and also paddle your legs. There you go. Here we go, rib cage in, push the crown of the head, 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. How we doing?
That's the nausea button.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give your rib cage a break and your tummy a break. Hands go underneath you, push up onto quadruped, hands and knees. Okay, hands are always directly underneath the shoulders. You don't want to have them forward, but right here. Shoulders are down. Good. Left hand goes forward into arm, right leg. Hollow out your abs. Make your hips parallel to the mat. Squeeze the right glute. Lift the right glute 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Right hand, left leg. Good. Lengthen through that back leg. Get that heel the same height as your tailbone. Lengthen to the crown of the head and pulse the glute up. 8. Shoulders, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release it down. Okay, if that's hard enough, stick with that. Or you can go left hand, left leg. Shoulders down. Bob, get your hands right underneath your shoulders. There you go. Left hand, left leg. Hold, lengthen the leg, hips are equal. Pulse the glutes, 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, gently place it down, never falling out. Right arm, right leg. Hold, hips are equal, push to the crown of the head. Get that heel as high as your tailbone and pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Do it again. Okay. That's what everybody else wanted, right? Shoulders down, rib cage in, so you're not letting it sag at all. Left arm, left leg. Lengthen, I want you one straight line. Hips parallel to the mat. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down to the mat. Switching right and right. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Shoulders are down, hips are equal. Really lengthen through that foot and pulse up. 8, 7, squeeze the glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Roll tail underneath you, and imagine someone's walking up your spine, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, and let your head fall. Keeping the tail between your legs, sit back towards your heels to give yourself a sacroiliac stretch in that lower sacrum, lower back area. Nice. Ready to take it to the next step? Okay. So you're going to go back on your hands and knees. Now remember, at home, you can do just a quadruped. You can do same side, or you can do this next one. Okay, because we're on raised mats, don't fall off. Okay? Shoulders are down, shoulders are directly over the hands. From there, you're going to go left hand, left leg. You're going to flip your hips towards the left side. Good. Working the side, lift that left leg up. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And bring it down. No problems here. Nice. Right arm, right leg. Open it up. Good. You can lift that hand to the ceiling, make a strong capital T. Up 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back around. Good. How are we feeling? Okay, toes underneath. Without swagging like a dog. Okay, so no sway in the hips. We're gonna walk back 4, stretching the heels down 3, stretch those heels down 2, and 1. Get a good stretch, nose to knees, hollow out the abs. Pull tail between the legs, roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time, and drop the shoulders. Feels like it's 80 degrees in here. Come up onto your toes. So up on toes, you're grounding those big toe metatarsals, come back down. Pull tail between the legs, hollow out the ribs, and roll down. Good. And walk it out for a count of 4. Try not to sway the hips. 3, 2, 1. Okay. At home, if you need to, you can be on your knees as long as your glutes aren't up in the air, but they're nice and straight. We're going to lower down 3. Lower down further 2. Lower down further 1. If you can, touch your nose and press up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, touch your nose, press up, 2 more sets, heads up, tall, lower down 3, good, lower down 2, lower down 1, take care of that shoulder, Bob. 1 more, lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, press back up without swaying the hips. Walk back for 4, 3, 2, 1, nose to knees, get a good stretch. Hollow out the abs, roll up. As you roll up, pull the shoulders down into the body and come up onto your toes. And go down, hollow out. This time when we do our push-ups, you're gonna lift a right leg. Okay, it's just gonna be a slight scissor. It's not gonna be huge. Rolling down. Walk it out, trying not to sway the hips too much. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lifts up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1. Press up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1. Press up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1. 1 more. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1. Press up. Good. Keeping the foot up. Walk back. You'll hit the mirror behind you. As you do, balance and roll it up, and that foot can come back down. Yeah.
Anybody else not like her very much right now?
See, people say they love me as they leave. We love you, but during it, it's like, Pull tail between the legs, but I'm doing it with you guys.
Oh, this is great.
So I know you're gonna get tangled up on the bars behind you a little bit, and that's fine, just kind of play with it. At home, you don't have to worry about it. Pull tail between the legs, roll down. Without your hips swaying. Walk out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg up. Good. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1. Press up, lower down 3. Head stays nice and tall. And press up, shoulders down. And 3, 2, 1. Press up. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Press up. Walk back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Try to come up in the balance, one leg. And bring that foot to the floor. Good. Come up onto your tippy toes. Good. Come back down. Walk forward. Okay. To be on your knees and hips. We're going to go 1 foot behind the other. Arms to I Dream a Genie. Your goal is to come straight down and not have to use the bars or the hands. So you're going to come straight down and sit down. There we go. That's a classic Pilates end, and with Pilates to start to get to the floor, and that's tough. Okay.
Get back up that way.
So you roll up, cross, and stand up. I need a little bit more momentum. Rolling like a ball. Feet come up to make this easier. Hands go behind the knees. Harder, hands around the ankles. Extra hard, you're gonna lace your elbows. It's up to you. Spoon your back, so shoulders are down. Make a spoon. Pull tail between the legs. Make your back as round as you can. Remember, we're gonna inhale into our thumbs. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. Balance 10. Now, no momentum, keep the chin in. When there's no momentum, it's harder, it's more core. Back, this is 8. Good, and 7. Trying to balance the feet. And 6.
Where's the middle one? Hands where?
Here. Okay, roll back. Good. How we doing, Bob? And roll back. 5. Good. 4. Chin stays tucked, I'll help you up. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good, feet go to the mat. Feet reach out, hands go behind the head. So Bob, however you need to move that right shoulder. Okay, your goal is to have elbows out to sit up as tall as you can. We're gonna go flat back, squeeze your glutes. So this is a flat back. You're gonna pull your toes back and go flat back as far as you can. When you can't go any further, you're going to round down. Good, inhale here. You're gonna try to keep your elbows to the side and roll up. It doesn't happen for me yet, but it'd be beautiful if you guys could do it. Inhale here, exhale, take it up. Oh, it's starting to come, up and over. And stack it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift, pull torso, lean back, go as far as you can. Back as far as you can, back as far as you can. If you can't go any further, round down and take it down. Inhale here, elbows out, exhale back up. Up and over. Stack up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Squeeze glutes, flat back, lift up, and take it back. Flat back, flat back, flat back, flat back as far as you can till you can't go any further. Round and take it down. Elbows out to the side, try to keep them pinned back. Inhale here. Imagine there's a dowel across your back that goes through your elbows. Keeping them out to the side, take it up. Up and over. Should be a pretty big challenge. Stack it up. We got 1 more. Squeeze the glutes. Lean back. Lean back, flat back, flat back, flat back. You can't go any further round. And take it down. Good. Bring your left knee in to your chest. Good. Bring your right knee in and just rock out your back. Compress and rock. Okay. From there, push your right leg out. We're going to go into a series of 5. Bring your left hand on left knee, right hand on right ankle. Actually switch that. Left hand on ankle, right hand on knee. Hinge up as high as you can. Keep your hinge, your eye gaze is up and over your tailbone. And switch 1 and 2. If you're popping it on the hips, turn out in the femur bones or turn in. Find the track that you can work. 3, 4, Then go to 20. Hinging up, shoulders are down. Was that 10 right there? Bend both knees in, grab your ankles. Take a closed clip and pin it right here at your hinge. Don't let your hinge open. Oh no, because the pin will go shooting across the room. Take the sombrero hat off. Keep your hinge, don't unhinge like here. Keep it up and grab both your ankles. Good, there's 1. And 2. And 3. Now as you bring the shins in, keep them parallel to the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your hinge, don't open it up. 9 and 10. Okay, from there, hands go behind the head, give your neck a rest. You're gonna push the left leg out and take your right rib cage to the right knee. Twist and switch. Now, as you do this, don't let the hips rock. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, shins parallel. 7, don't let those heels drop. 8, 9, and 10. Bring both knees in, bring both legs straight to the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna go lace the fingertips, You can shake your head no for a moment. Shoulders are down. You're only going to touch your left shin. You can't touch the right. If we touch the right, we've got to start over again. Head comes up, look up and over tailbone. You're touching the left shin. Straight leg, touch, touch. Don't touch the right shin. Lift up overhead, keep your hinge. Good. Tap, tap, and 2. Tap, tap, 3. Tap, tap, 4. Tap, tap, 5. Tap, tap, 6. Tap, tap, 7. Tap, tap, 8. Tap, tap, 9. Tap, tap, and 10. Bend your knees. Pull your knees into your chest and shake your head. Oh no, no way. And this is just relaxing those neck muscles. At any point you need to, you can put your hands behind your head and just do the leg work. Bob, how you feel with it? Okay. Karina? Todd?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
Okay. From here, lift the head up. Look toward your navel. Hinge up as high as you can. Lift both legs straight to the ceiling. Make them straight. Lengthen them out of your hips. Take and clasp your fingertips. You're only touching the right shin. Don't touch the left. Tap, tap, reach. Tap, tap, reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The single leg stretch, you're going to stretch your hamstrings here. Good, and stretch, stretch, switch. Hinge high, hinge high, hinge high. Push your hips to the ceiling, and that will open it up. There you go. And again, and 5. Legs as straight as you can. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it's a series of 5. Knees are bent, shins parallel to the ceiling. Press the lower back down. You're going to take your knees and push them 2 inches away from the pubic bone. So your abs are engaged, everything should be shaking. Keeping your 90-degree angle, take your right foot, drop it to the mat, pull up, and switch. There's 1, 2, rib cage. Woo. 3, 5, 7, 8, and 10. Hands go behind the knees, roll it up. Roll over onto your stomach. We're going to open up those hip flexors by laying on your stomach. You're going to take your hands and clasp them. You're going to pull belly off the mat. Pull rib cage in and shoulders down, like you're smearing your elbows. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to do 3 heel bends. So what it looks like is 1, 2, 3, and reach. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Now, as you do this, think about hamstring, 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 glute. Hamstring, 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 glute. Hamstring, 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 glute. Hamstring, 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 glute. Hold there. Now, let me know if you want gum, if you want to pat.
Like preparation.
This is a prep. Yeah. Keeping this up. Don't you're not actually going to lift it, but keep pulling tail between the legs so it's not in your lower back. Okay, so the hip flexors are getting stretched. Dual purpose. And we're going to go flex, point, flex, tight glutes. Hamstring, flex, point, flex, and reach. 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 Flex, point, flex. Shoulders, flex, point, flex, and reach. Flex, point, flex, and reach, and hold. Okay. From there, we're going to take and lay our cheek on the mat. But you guys can watch me just so you know what's going on. You're going to take your hands and bob just ever so careful on your shoulders. As far up as you can raise your hands, you're going to raise your hands. So I'm just getting where I can get mine on my back from my shoulder injury. Okay, our heels are together, but our knees are apart. And what we're going to do is go cheek on, and you're going to go flex, point, flex, reach, back. Cheek goes the other way, flex, point, flex, and reach. Good. Flex, point, flex, and reach. Good. Flex, point, flex, and reach. Now, no wrinkles on the back of the neck. Flex, point, flex, and reach. And flex, point, flex, and reach. Flex, point, flex, and reach. And flex, point, flex, and reach. And flex, point, flex. One more. And flex, point, flex, and reach. Good. We're going to be working side legs. How are we doing? We're almost there. Bob, you're good? Todd, you're good?
I'm great.
There's no bad paybacks?
Nope. It's all good.
Okay. We're going to flip to our side, and we're going to be on our elbow. So you guys can face towards me. Okay. So, Karina, you're going to watch Todd. I'm going to watch you two, making sure that we're all together well. Pull your rib cage up, pull your shoulder down into your body. Take your top hand and reach it to the ceiling, just like someone's pulling you out of that left shoulder. So watch my left shoulder. No martinis on the beach. So you guys see the martini? So rib cage up, shoulder down. You don't want to even start having a small martini. Okay, from there, lengthen both legs out, get a nice straight line. Take your bottom foot forward to that front edge of the mat. Bring your other foot up, hip height. Good, and I'm gonna go above you so I won't kick you. Okay, we're gonna kick forward. Don't let the rib cage move. So rib cage is nice and tight. Flex forward, 1, 2, point and press back. Squeeze the glute. 1, 2, point and press back without the rib cage moving. 1, 2, this is 3. 1, 2, we're gonna go to 8. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, go way back, Bob, as far as you can without the rib cage moving. 1, 2, and 8. Bring both legs straight down. We're pushing pennies up a wall. Keep this hip pulling that way. Push a penny up the wall, catch it with a heel and press down. The more that you push that leg out of the hip, the more you can keep your rib cage up. 4, going to 8. 5, you like that?
Yeah, feeling the hips.
5. You can go smaller if you want, but you're feeling it right here.
Yeah, right on top.
Okay, rainbow, toe down, heel back, 8. And 7, rib cage. 6, shoulder down. 5, 4, 3, Bob, how's that shoulder? 2,
Okay.
and 1. So Bob, I know it's hard to see through Karina, but you can go Jane Fonda, or you can go down here and just support that neck. We'll come back up. Dive bombs, legs go up, knee comes down, dive bomb, touch the mat in front of you. Press up, knee goes to ceiling. Dive bomb down and up. Hold upper body nice and still. If you want it harder, hand goes behind the head. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch to the other side. How are we doing, Todd?
Great.
Karina, you keep an eye?
The form's not anywhere near there.
Okay. Yeah. So
He's doing great.
is he doing great?
You're doing great.
Awesome. So another way to find an anti-martini would just be push up and come back down. And that way you know your shoulder's here and not here, because there's no way you're coming up. Okay. From there, bring both legs straight to find your straight line. Then bring your bottom leg forward. Foot comes up, flex forward. 1, 2, point and press back. Don't let the rib cage move. Point and press back. 1, 2, point, press back. 1, 2. Head's tall, Bob. Give me some attitude. Good. How are we doing, Todd?
Great.
Okay.
I got it.
Got attitude? Now, if you're doing it correctly, you could lift your elbow.
I'm doing it correctly. I can't lift my elbow. Yeah.
Correctly by whose standard?
My standard. Sundalani standard. And 8. Bring both legs straight down. Pushing pennies. Push up, flex down. Push up, flex down. And 3, going to 8. And 4, rib cage up. And 5. And 6, head tall. And 7. And 8. Rainbows. Tap, 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 tap. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. What was the next one? Oh, dive bombs. Leg goes up, knee to ceiling. Dive bomb, knee hits down. Lift up.
Where's my left hand?
You can go here. Or if you want, you can use it as a kickstand in front of you. Now try to hold the torso as still as you can. That was 3, right? Good. Okay, roll it down on our back. Reach one leg along the mat, bring the other one up and stretch it towards you. Now bring it further back. We're going to bend. As you bend, you're going to bring your elbow towards your clavicle. So bend and straighten and bend and straighten. And each time you bend, from that point, you're going to try to keep the knee there and straighten it, really stretching. Bend, try to keep it there, straighten and bend and straighten. Good, bend the knee in, switch legs. Huge stretch. Lengthen that left leg along the mat. Make sure it's nice and tight. Bob, do you feel your back at all with this one? Okay, if you feel your back, for guys at home or anyone here, you can bend your knee. Okay, huge stretch. We're going to flex and bend, point and straighten, flex and bend, point and straighten, flex and bend, point and straighten, flex and bend, point and straighten one more time, flex and point and straighten. Ah, okay. From there, you got a nice stretch. Hands go behind the knees. Feet are crossed. I'm right-handed, so my left hand's or my left foot's in front. If you're left-handed, right foot would be in front. Okay, we're going to rock forward and stand up. Okay, inhale here. Exhale.
With the bars.
No, try it again. I dream a genie. Take it down. Okay, down. Hands behind the knees. You can even rock a couple times. Left over right. And stand up. Roll the shoulders back for 3. Roll them back for 2. Roll them back for 1. 1 small jump. 1 big jump. We're done. Right on. Nice job. Bob, an air high five. Right on. Thank you guys. Here, Bob. Tell everybody at home bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. That was a tough one. Yeah, bye.